Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was really fucking waiting a long time for this game, and now it's finally almost here. And I just got the beta, and I'm just gonna check it out, just for lulz basically, because it's coming out in a couple of weeks, so we'll have the full game. But I'm gonna spoil myself to the beta version, and there we go. So first we're gonna choose our past. Our beta begins midway through the actual game. In the preceding part, your character would have evolved in certain manner depending on your playing style. From these options, choose corresponding to how you would have had played the game so far. We shall try to adjust Henry accordingly. Okay, I think I'm going to with Squire at first, because yeah.
After the kidnapping of the king, chaos and turmoil ruled the land, and our province was no exception. We were overrun by bandits and marauders, and the roads were no longer safe. The most terrible massacre happened at the stud farm in Neuhof, which was raided and torched, and all the horses slaughtered. My liege lord sent his men, led by Sir Robert of Talmberg, to track down the killers and to bring them to justice. I rode with them, but the investigation has been slow and difficult. Whenever I came across some trace of the bandits, someone erased it in the cruelest way imaginable. In the end, though, I got one step ahead of the enemy. I found out one of the bandits was still alive and hiding near Talmberg. But before I set out to track him down, I had to report to Sir Robert.
Really looks gorgeous. I love the style of the game, which is a very realistic style. Awesome. That's fucking awesome. It's like a more realistic version of The Witcher, kinda.
Faster! In a real fight, you'd be dead already.
Sir.
Ah, Henry. Carry on. Well, lad, have you made any progress with the investigation?
Yes, sir. I think I have at last.
So you've found someone who isn't gutted and nailed to a wall?
It wasn't easy, sir, but I believe I have. I have information about one of the bandits who did it. He's even hiding in a village nearby.
God's blood. It's true the darkest shade is beneath the candlestick. Who is he?
I only know that they call him Riki, and he's from here in Talmberg.
That's it?
You wouldn't believe how much effort it took me to find that out. But I think it's enough to go on.
What if he's dead too?
I think we'd already know if he was. These fellows are not given to subtlety.
True enough. We haven't found any more mutilated corpses. Well, get on with it then. And when you find him, come and see me. Most likely I'll be in the encampment by Merhoed.
You can rely on me, sir. Farewell.
And be careful, Henry. I know what that rabble did to you, but remember with whom you're dealing. Don't start any foolhardiness on your own. Understood?
I'll try not to, sir.
Gorgeous graphics for a beta version. And I think it's not the most actual version, so... Or, yeah, it's maybe the last released version, but... Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Wow. I guess the world streaming, yeah, you could see that is not perfect, but... Wow, the graphics, I love them even now, and they will look much better in the finished product. I'm pretty sure, at least. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to dismount. Also, the controller buttons, you know, the icons are not correct, but no problem. But look at this. It's fucking amazing. Awesome. Okay, a little bit flipping there, but it's a better version, so... How do I talk to this guy? Okay. 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 Alright. Okay, so the guard tells me I can't draw my weapons here. That I should watch it. It's a fucking beautiful world. I believe that the end product will be pretty nice and pretty different from what we are used to. At least I hope so. And now I'm just like doing kind of random things. I know there are some missions that I could do. But I just want to have a quick look around the world, basically. It looks fantastic. So, awesome. Love how they did the forest here. I really like the graphics because it doesn't look, you know, fake. It looks realistic. And I really do enjoy that. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful game. Also the hair of the horse. The sounds. Love it. I have no clue where I'm going, as I told you. Okay. So I see several elements that we know from other games, like for example waiting and yeah. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Beautiful horse. Gorgeous. Well done. It's, I think, a Polish team working on this. Oh, I really can't wait to just explore this whole world. Okay, I know my mission is now in Talnberg. And I guess this is the only part that I can visit, and everywhere where the clouds are, I can't go. But okay, let's go to here. Why not? Let's try to go there. Look at this river. Beautiful. I think I will love this game. But let's see, okay, let's see. But yeah, the world, look at this, it's just beautiful. And you can see that there are really streaming problems. So let's have a look. Will the clouds lift? No, probably not. I think this is where the map is ending. Probably. Let's go inside this little river. Incredible. Look at this. Lovely. How they put detail and everything, that's like animal home basically, and they just put so much detail in this little thing. Okay, let's see how far we can go. We actually can go farther than that. Really? Okay, let's go here. That's amazing. I thought we couldn't, but we can actually. So I'm kind of asking myself, how big is this world? This is what I'm asking myself now. What's that? By the way, everything is set to high from the graphic setting, I believe. Yeah, very high. Yeah. And this is the beta, so it will look even better. Wow. I can't wait. I freaking can't wait. And also, it's really open world, as you can see. I mean, I was really testing it. Look at that. How diverse, you know, you just look at the floor and even this is so diverse. I was just testing it by just going right from the bat, right from the get-go. I was just going in a random direction and yeah, and I could do that. Wow, it's so detailed. I fucking freaking love it. What is this? Okay, maybe I die in a sec. That's freaking amazing. It's like oh, I love it. I freaking love it because nobody told me to go there. It was me just stumbling upon this
Jesus
thing.
Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to.
Fuck! Don't kill me! I can explain. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I've no one to tell anyway, just please, don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Then who are you?
That's so interesting. Fuck. It's so great if you stumble upon this. It's also great that they don't tell you to go anywhere, you know, like it's just like the whole philosophy of this team. How can we choose?
I come in the name of Sir Rudzik Kobila and Sir Hanush of Leipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
I got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want to have any chance to escape the gallows, you'd better come clean, all right?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
All right.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We was in it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's Cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's Cutthroats?
There was
But when you knew what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing. Even that we was going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they was cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Them horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I thought it was best to keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was gonna kill anything what moved, then we knew there was no going back.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
I don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us, me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pavel. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims, never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us, plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's thick as a fence post. Strong as an ox, but not a brain in his head. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, 'cause mostly we just did small stuff. A hold up on the road now and then. Nothing bigger. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was a bit fishy.
I freaking love it so far. This is what I can tell you. It's fucking amazing because I was just like, running into this and nobody told me. I know there is a journal actually, but yeah. And then the other fact is that the beta is so big because first I thought like, okay, it's like this little playground, but now I just discovered this shit. And there were those 2 streets. And every normal thinking person, I guess, would have taken the streets, but I was just, first of all, taking the wrong path. I wanted that, and then I was going off that beaten path. You remember when I was going through the forest? And that just led me there, and that was all so fucking organic. And I fucking freaking love it. That it is so organic, so that's fucking amazing. Thumbs up for this game. And then the graphics. The graphics looks realistic. Amazing. Really happy.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Aye, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill, a bit north of Neuhof.
Okay. So it basically takes the old system of you do stuff and then you get better at it from the Elder Scrolls, and that's pretty nice. I love that system because it's so organic. You take a sword, you use it, you get better at it. It's just logic. Awesome.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. And none of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt. And Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid, do you?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they're at.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination, but Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. And Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had to sniff around the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Hanusha's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams rapid like. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
Well, I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and then I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables, pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "Lubosh?" Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down!" So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knocks him on the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard, my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off of him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, he just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go. So we scarpered.
Awesome. Very detailed dialogue options, and I had to very investigate. So,
What
okay.
happened after the raid?
We was waiting for that fool Timmy. Same place as we'd met him before, so he'd know where we was, right? Fucking bad idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy turned up after a while, two of Runt's men was dragging him.
There was some, difference of opinion.
Huh. They started on us right away that we was traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we was gonna pay for it. They started surrounding us, and we knew it was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
No, one of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they was so buggered from the raid they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted after us that they'd find us.
Okay.
That's all I need to know. So now, what do I do with you?
Well...
Oh.
Shit. Runt's people. We gotta get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Oh, fuck.
At least they don't know there are two of us. We can take them by surprise.
In a pig's eye. I'm out of here.
Look here. If you run, they'll kill you, and me too. Together we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I suppose you're right.
It's freaking enticing, to say the least. Okay, so I saved. And yeah, that's the first part. And I freaking love it. Tune in for the next part, and there we go.